Hey Capricorn, what's up? I've missed you guys so much I don't feel like stopping, so we're just going to keep going. We might be a little late for the all signs, but I don't mind. We're going to do it. It is time for your love energy check-in for you and the one in your mind, looking at the week ahead at the end of July as we enter into Leo season and everything starts to change with the full moon being in your sign as well. So we're going to pull on those energies, see what's up for you and the one in your mind, but my readings are timeless, so they're here for whenever you find them, all right? And I do appreciate you for being here. If you could return some love for me, please. Love the like down here. Also, double tap the screen on TikTok. Love the like on Instagram and be a part of the family. Subscribe. Share the channel as well with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. That's what would mean the most to me of all. And don't forget to set the bell to all notifications. I go live Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for a pick a card readings, as well as normally Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern for an all signs. However, because I had some internet issues, my internet went down before the rest of the world's did. I'm always a little ahead of the curve. So we're going to do it tonight. It'll be next. It was going to be at 5 o'clock, but I felt like doing your reading too. I didn't want to make you wait. So we'll do the all signs next. So I'll see you back here. All right. Feel free to Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. I've got the healing music base covers from the great, like Caitlin Petty, the Beatles, Casey Musgraves, and more. And if you are on TikTok, feel free, if you need a little musical break from the cards, to follow Caitlin Petty along at Kate Petty. She's like a little bit awesome that you can't help but leave one of her concerts with a smile. It's cool stuff. And check out all the playlists galore for your pick-a-cards, weekly all signs, and also individual sign readings, neatly prioritized and organized. And if you're in Michigan, you can actually join me tomorrow with the Michigan Psychic Fair. I'll be in Troy, Michigan, right off I-75 at the Wingate by Wyndham. So stop by, say hi, get a personal reading with me, etc. and so on. I look forward to it. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com because I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So I look forward to seeing you there. All right, Capricorn, we're going to do a 12-card spread. Whoa, 12-card spread. It's the new version of the Archer spread. The Archer dozen with the 9 of Cups. Your blessings are fast approaching. I think like this full moon in your sign might be affecting you, but it's also actually a two-way transmitter. So even though you're feeling it, you're also transmitting out to it, okay? So your blessings are fast approaching. And we're going to find out what those are. Because we don't do two-parters, we don't do extended or bonuses. You get everything, the appetizer, the main course, and the dessert here. So we're going to do 12 cards. Take a look at what's going on with your work life. We will also take a peek at the Capricorns dealing with a past person to see how they're doing, if they're returning. Plus, a Capricorn is dealing with the new person, whether it's currently in your energy or maybe you're single and wondering what's approaching. And then come and merge back together for a potential future outcome for you two. And all the messages will be for you and theirs highest and greatest good only, because when you're with me, we only fly the friendly skies. So put your tray tables up. It is go time. Let's do it to it. Here we go. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you and the one on your mind? Does that connect to your energies, which is why I shuffle on the camera? Let's see what we've got for you and the one on your mind. Let's see. Here we go. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Let's do it to it. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles. You ready, Capricorn? Let's go for it. 1 and 2. Woo, the Strength card. The Strength card popped as we were getting the shuffle going with the 7 of Wands. Nope, that's Cups. Leo Scorpio energy on this one here. You are actually in the midst of a leveling up, and I think you're approaching the end of it as we enter into Leo season. And if you're watching this and we've already made it to Leo season, that means you're actually at an end point. You've made it through a shift and an energetical change. It's not that, oh, you're at the beginning of a glow up or you're in the middle of one. You're at the end. So your gifts, your strengths, and your intuition are all strengthening. I like it. However, we got to maintain the energetical rhythm. It's a thing we do. You can't start recording a song without the count in, so that's why we have to do this. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all times. Let's get that bag, Capricorn. Here we go. Let's do it. Your outcome and the overall energy that's blanketing the reading is the 8 of Wands. Communication, Sagittarius and Cancer energy. that you will finally expect an open line, in that it allows you guys to talk freer and clearer without feeling the ties that bind, or feeling like you're constricted by most common things and like fears of the unknown and anything that might keep you guys held back. It's clear and concise communication on a higher level. Okay, I like that. Page of Cups is underneath it. It's a love offer, Cancer energy, and the Hanged Man, which is Pisces, to Temperance. This shows that the patience that you've been through is bringing you into a new level with the law of correspondence. Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces energy on this one. That this is beautiful because you're on a new generation. You're already ahead of the energetical curve as everybody else is working to come into a new timeline. The old one is being left behind. We are done with the law of attractions, the law of assumptions, where you just assume things or make demands on God, because those don't get heard. But temperance is the law of correspondence, manifesting from a higher level. Regardless of what comes your way, you stay positive in a place of peace, love, gentleness, and compliance going forward with the Five of Wands, that you guys work together so that teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? I like it. Let's see where we're going, because you have been through a lot. You've got a lot in your mind. But as we're going forward, I see a lot of those energetical spaces clearing. The Eight of Wands is like an energetical runway that's normally busier than an airport on Christmas Eve, that all of a sudden clears and allows the one on your mind to come in and land so you guys can talk it out. So, current conditions at Capricorn, what have we got? The Nine of Cups came back, your blessings. You are on the verge. You've been feeling very overwhelmed by a lot of these different incoming energies lately, but you are finding a way to overcome the blocks that you keep facing in your day-to-day life. Pisces energy, that shows here a positive blessing. This is the Feast of Purim. Maybe you've recently gotten an invite to go somewhere, or you will have one where like the one on your mind reaches out and says, hey, can we get together and talk about this? I'm going to be in town, or I'm going to be nearby, and I want to see like what's up. I want to talk to you. I miss you, sort of a thing. It's starting to go forward. It's beautiful energy, and it is what you have wished for, and the dreams and your blessings coming into fruition. All right. Now, what are the current energies around you going on? What's affecting on your mind? The World card. Capricorn, you're getting a good reading. I like this. This shows here that you have taken your power back, and with the timeline shifts you're experiencing, you are actually going to go into Leo season with a bang. Like a good one that takes you into your whole new world, that brings in what your dreams, your wants, and your desires are. I see your work life and your love life starting to balance out. Maybe like I'm talking to a fan of Disney movies, because I'm hearing Aladdin, a whole new world. Get ready for it, because the shifts are happening much faster than what's planned. Now, on the work home front, let's see what we've got for you for those Capricorns that are here want to talk a little business. Let's get in your business. It's what I do. Work situations are the Ace of Cups. Maybe you've been feeling a little overwhelmed in your current line of work and looking for something new, different, that you will be just as happy going to work as you are to leave work and come home. Ace of Cups. You could actually have a little crush going on in the workplace too. Very possible. Somebody that you work with, share a hobby with or something. Maybe even that new person that just showed up or starts in the workplace is going to wind up starting to crush on you, or you're going to crush on them and kind of want to know more. Okay? So we'll definitely tie into that, because there is something new that's showing up for you in the workplace to put an end to like the boredom and the stagnant feelings that you've been dealing with, because you've already got a lot going on. And now there's something new that's going to change for you to re-spark that love of work. Okay? Now, for the Capricorns that are dealing with a past person, wanting to see where they are, what's going on, and like if they're coming back, what's on their mind. We're going to tune in. Current energies of the past person is the Fool card. Aries energy. That I do see here, they want a fresh start. They want to take things different and in a much more immature and yet innocent mindset. Now, it's kind of like that you've been dealing with immaturity across the board. However, this immaturity shows a little more youngfulness and youthfulness in this thing, okay? Because you gave your all to them in the past, and they weren't really thankful or grateful for it at all. They took advantage of you. This here shows that they're wanting to start something fresh and get this back on track in a different way, okay? Now, the energies around the past person, and Five of Pentacles. This has been a while since you guys talked. Could have been 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. But this shows they've given everything to it. And this energy is coming back in Matthew 9:21. That you, like, if you just could have that one chance, if they just could get their foot in the door, things would work out. The name Matt or Matthew might resonate to you, and it's Taurus energy on this. Okay, so they are wanting to come out of the cold and take a new shot at this. Let them back in. Maybe at one point you change the locks and they're like, I can't come back. But like they want to start fresh on this, where they like earn that back. Okay. Now for the Capricorns dealing with a new energy. What's up with the new person? If you're currently involved or wondering what's coming your way. Current energies is the King of Wands, Aries energy. And King David shows up. Whoop, there it is. All right. You're dealing with somebody here in this new love that like, I'm seeing, especially if it ties into that Ace of Cups we were talking about, where there's a little work influence, in that you'll find them attractive and kind and caring right out of the gate in the King of Wands. There's something in there that just energizes the fire inside of you and keeps things burning on this one, okay? Now, they might be a little quiet or closed off at the moment, but they are planning something, so we're going to find out what it is. That takes us to how they're feeling and what's going on around them. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Foot on the gas, I know I'm going to crash. This shows here that they are coming in faster and quicker than you think. Like, there might be a period of quietness or a distance between the two of you guys that they are working to close, and God's helping with this here. Prepared for a battle that might come in with Pharaoh's pursuits. This changes up the energies, and they have come in a lot faster than you thought. They're making plans on it right now as we end Cancer season, so that come to Leo season, things will be a lot different. There could be an age difference between you guys, possibly even an actual physical distance, that there's going to be some energies that come into play that causes changes in both of your lives to bring you guys closer together. There might be things like they wind up moving for work, or they get a new lease on a new apartment or a place, and you guys slowly close a big gap between you guys to come together. Now, as we go forward and our Capricorns all come back together, what's the potential future influence on the connection for y'all? The Eight of Pentacles. And with that Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this does show that it could actually be a little bit of love in the workplace, and also the rewards for having done the work, that you guys go forward and work together to bring this connection together in a new mindset, okay? This is the craftsman. This is having done all that fine little intricate work on yourself, them doing it on them, so that you guys can come back together to achieve your last two pentacles together. Because we never stop learning, we never stop growing and glowing and leveling up. This shows that you never make it to that point, but you can come together and take it from here. There's no further need to wait. It's a much more stable and balanced relationship in that your work life and your love life balances out. And you, like I was saying, how you're working to manifest that you enjoy going to work in the morning, and you also enjoy coming home, to be with them. Now, the future incoming energies that will be affecting the situation, what will be going on around you. The Eight of Cups. That's the third 8 now. Angel number 888 might resonate to you because you're in a powerful manifesting energy here of bringing in the abundance that you seek. You've hit it on point with this one, that you have rose to another level. And I told you, you're at the end of the glow up. You've been experiencing this for a while and feeling like it wouldn't end, and constant feelings of like deja vu and just like a lot of odd ascension symptoms going on, almost vertigo, dizziness and stuff like that. Hearing voices, hearing sounds. Have you been noticing tones or ringing in your ears? There's spiritual guidance. Remember, the lower pitch on the right-hand side is a warning from your guardian angels, letting you know that, hey, there's some not so great energy around you. Just keep your head on a swivel. The higher tone on the right side is your angels letting you know you are in a good place. Keep going with this. And the same thing happens on the left side. It just means it's actually in the 3D, that like a low tone, you might be around somebody that fights or starts a fight or causes an issue. The higher tone, be like the next person coming to your life. It's good. It's positive. Okay. So this shows you rising to another level as you complete those spiritual gifts and that ascension. All right. That'll lead us towards the environmental factors of how you'll be feeling. The Two of Swords, Libra energy, finding that balance and the ability to go forward and to overcome the tests. You're at the end of the tests. This is God testing Abraham's faith on the Two of Swords. It's Genesis 22:2. Maybe you're noticing repeating numbers on the clock, where you're always looking at the clock at 2:22. February 22nd might even be a date that resonates to you, Pisces energy. And also what I'm seeing on this too is noticing repeating numbers everywhere. Maybe your odometer keeps showing repeating numbers, or you look at it at just that right time, or seeing synchronicities on bank billboards and signs and street lights. a lot of stuff showing the numbers and the synchronicities that you've been seeing coming together, because we also have repeating 8s as well. Okay, now the inner emotions of how you'll feel getting to this 8 of Wands and having some clear communication. The 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, overcoming the silence and putting an end to it. Getting past the energy of overcoming all of those up all night, playing Caitlin staring at the ceiling on repeat, looking for the answers, the mirrors, the champagne, the sparks, and nothing's there. This shows that you guys overcome that and get the clear and concise communication that you've wanted and that you deserved for a very long time. Gemini energy. Okay? So, we have got a lot of Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra showing up. You've also got Aries and Taurus here. Those two are usually never far apart. And there's also Pisces, but the World card shows up that literally any sign or placement could be affecting you and the one on your mind. Not necessarily just your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. Okay? So, let's do it to it. Let's start with you and take it from there. Whoa. No way. Page of Pentacles, and it popped out with the Page of Swords onto the new person's energy. This one here shows that the communications and the messages coming in are from another understanding. You guys actually go forward to learn together, and for the Capricorns dealing with a new person, they have been totally checking you out. And if you're in a current situation, they haven't forgotten about you. They're looking at your social media. They're trying to find some answers to directions and everything too. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's go for it. Give me everything you got on this 9 of Cups to the World card to the Ace of Cups. That is a lot of Cancer and Pisces energy. So a lot of emotions as we go towards the work. So let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out. Here we go. You ready, Buddha Squirrel? It's all right? It's all right. Cool. The Knight of Swords, you're planning. The 7 of Pentacles to the Chariot. Wow, we've got 2 Chariots to the Judgment card on the Hanged Man. And the 2 of Pentacles. You're done with the choices. You feel like you've been tested so many times it has almost become very overwhelming. You of them could be born on the 20th, possibly the 27th, or the 7th. And the 12th and the 11th are also coming out so far, along with the 9th. But with this one here, I'm seeing that you're making plans or moves to go forward for what you're looking for and what you seek for an energy on this, okay? Like I'm seeing here that you're working very hard, even with all the tests and everything that you go through. You're putting yourself into a much more peaceful place. Okay, maybe on the home front, you're considering a new place for a change of venue, possibly like selling your home, or if you're in an apartment, you're trying to find a direction, or like your renewal rates came in and they're a little high, and so it's like, well, time to leave the neighborhood. Or you're just at a point where you feel like you've come to a glass ceiling and you're ready to make some changes. 7 of Pentacles. Lay down some roots. Find a direction and a guidance. The Chariot card to the Judgment card shows that you are looking for a lot of peace, a lot of harmony, and a lot of balance. Okay? You are at the end of the old generation where people are against you and there's a lot of the blocking energy. People don't respond to messages. And calling in Revelations 20. Judgment is the 20th card in the deck. And it ties into the 1,000 years of peace. That what you're seeing in this one here, maybe like you're trying to find out what's out there. All right. If you're looking for a new energy, you're into online dating. If you are looking for a new home or apartment, you're checking out Zillow. And straight up, if you are dealing with a past person or somebody that's been distant or quiet, then you're doing a little bit of checking them out too, looking at their social media, a little bit of Page of Swords. But there's stuff that you're manifesting by doing this because you don't want things to be over. You know what you like and what you're looking for in a connection and a relationship, and you're calling it in. Could be an age difference between you guys or a change in mindset. Maybe somebody that didn't like totally act their age. And I'm seeing like a major one. Could be upwards of 15, 20 years even possibly. Okay. The Hanged Man to the Knight of Wands, though, I see that you've taken the time with some patience to take your power back. Because the Hanged Man, Pisces energy on the Knight of Wands, is the true card of patience. Pisces energy. That ability to stop, to reflect back, and like you've spent so long putting others' needs before yours that you're taking your power back and you're finding a way to go through this one here. And like you've put others' needs ahead of yours for so long that you're actually taking some time to worry about your needs and like what you want and what you seek. Okay. Could be dealing with a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, could be mutable energy, Sagittarius, Gemini, could be Virgo. Could also be a Cancer or possibly even a Taurus. But you're working pretty hard to get back to this point, okay? Like, I'm seeing a Capricorn that, like you've never had anyone check on you. Everybody just figures you're Capricorn. Everything's fine. Capricorn can handle it. But what about when Capricorn can't? You're calling in that one that just kind of, like, checks on you. I'm seeing a Capricorn that's never even had flowers bought for themselves or, like, anybody that takes care of them. Look at the frustration that comes out. It's a lot of cards. And the Three of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles is in there. See, you've been through enough players and cheaters and that third party afraid of commitment energy that you've been there, you've done that, you've got the t-shirt. And in the Emperor energy to the Eight of Pentacles, you're doing the work. And it's you manifesting your goal or destiny and the outcome. Aries energy to the Two of Pentacles on the Page of Cups with the Queen of Swords. You understand your words and use them wisely. Maybe you've even been doing a little retail therapy or some shopping. See how you're looking good in your new dress and everything. Or if you're a guy, you're getting your new suits or your new outfits or something. Not just walking around in your sleep pants anymore, but like leveling up and feeling confident, feeling good about what you do and who you are with the Two of Pentacles. All right. Maybe I'm seeing like ladybugs that might resonate to you, or you might notice one that lands on your hand or something. But keep an eye out for ladybugs, and I'm also seeing box elder bugs, that those are actually some little spiritual guides on your journey to let you know what's it. And I hear the song Loving on Me. That might resonate to you. You want someone that really loves you and gets you in your Emperor energy here. Like, even with that age difference we saw in the Chariot, maybe you are on like the verge of one of your Saturn returns. Either like you're in your 40s, your late 20s, maybe even approaching 60s. And you're getting into that energy that you're bringing in some new people to join your friend circle, to join your work circle, and taking some of the old friends, the people that didn't treat you right, didn't respect your feelings, and kind of just setting them to the side a little bit, okay? You or them could be born on the 8th, possibly the 28th also comes out. I'm seeing the 4th, the 10th, and the 14th as well. Also the 7th, as the Seven of Wands pops out. How about that? You are protected in what you're doing. Okay, your direction, your guidance is on point for this one. And you're calling in a protected love. Somebody that's not going to just use you for what you can do for them and not return the energies. The Seven of Wands is protecting your Six of Wands victory that you've worked so hard to manifest. Okay, and the Two of Pentacles leading us into the segue into the Ace of Cups for your love life, into your work life. With the Nine of Wands shows you are protected, and you might actually be doing a little bit of checking up onto like the work home front. So let's see what's up with that. Five of Wands. Maybe you feel like everybody in the workplace keeps taking and taking from you. All right. And you've already had a lot on your plate as it is, trying to do other people's jobs, trying to do other people's business, but yet nobody talks. You're looking for an equal communication there as well. The Eight of Wands showing up again, that you actually like you maybe you feel like you've been ignored in your love life and your work life, where normally it's like when your work life's going great, your love life's not so much, and then vice versa. But this shows on this one here that you do so much for so many others at work as well, that you've got some recognition coming for you in this one, okay? Five of Wands to the Eight of Wands, that takes you right to your Six of Wands. So there is a tie-in between your work and your love life, okay? Maybe you've considered leaving, and then all of a sudden somebody shows up that you're like, maybe I'll stay a while. Or somehow your work ties into the love life, that which starts off as a business connection or a partnership, slowly transitions into something else that ties to your Eight of Wands outcome at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Maybe you work in like a bank or a call center, like mortgages or something even possibly, or something about real estate or something that ties into it. But like you've considered leaving because you feel like you keep going unnoticed. Your victory is in the decision and the choices you're making. The Six of Wands. Caitlin Petty showing up, coming in for the Country Music Awards on a black limo, like knowing what was up ahead of the schedule on this one here, okay? You could actually even be in like the customer service industry too. Maybe you're a hostess or a bartender or a server or even a waitress, and you really have to focus a lot on your money because like one of the worst thing that happens is when like a waitress gets left like $1 tip. That's an insult. You work your butt off and you try to get everything done right, and you get left nothing with this one here. It's literally showing to me with the Eight of Wands that you're overcoming this Five of Wands, that literally just as you're considering a new job and a career change and a point in this one, management will actually reach out to you when you feel like they've ignored you or forgotten about you. They haven't. And what's coming in for you in the future is going to be communication that they offer you actually a promotion where they get you to the next level, the next ring up on the ladder here, that like it may even require a little bit of training or something that you have to do a little bit of learning to get into the position. But like you're able to go forward into this one here. And I do see that it will come in with a little bit more money too. You might have to make that choice. Like, well, okay, since they're offering me this raise and this promotion that I'm overdue for with the Magician, do I take it? Or I'm seeing that, like, especially for the Capricorns, that you've already been on LinkedIn or on Indeed, and you've been doing a little bit of your own applying in the evenings, that just about the time you get offered this raise and promotion in the current workplace, you will also actually wind up getting somebody that reaches out about an interview at one of the new jobs, and you're going to wind up faced with a Two of Wands decision of like which route you want to go. And either one could be good. So it definitely pays to like think back of what they put you through versus like the chance of going somewhere new. And definitely check the contracts, check the onboarding, make sure everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. But with this one here, especially it ties into it, you're manifesting. You're the one creating this. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy is showing that as we get and enter into Mercury retrograde and we hit the pre-shadow as we enter into August, that this will help change a lot of the things that you feel like weren't fair, that you didn't deserve, that didn't happen. The choices are being put into place to put the whole world into your hands, basically. The Magician doesn't have all the tools in the toolbox, blah, 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 because you can have a whole lot of really nice tools and not know how to use them. The Magician is the MacGyver of the Zodiac. This is the one that can scotch tape and baling wires to keep things going. They just know how to use the tools that they have, okay? And they'll charge you a lot to show up, and then they charge you $20 to hit the nail with the hammer because they know exactly what was taken and what was needed, all right? So you do have rewards coming in that will result in some more money as well for the hard work that you've put into it, okay? All right, so going forward, you or them could be born on the 15th or the 16th, and I'm seeing the 28th again. Also, the 8th comes out, and the 17th. All right, so now for the Capricorns that are dealing with a past love. Hey, Raven, what's up? Let's see what's going on, because the past person wants to show up and like have a new start on this. Okay. Let's see what we got here. And thank you guys all for being here too. I really appreciate you guys. Sun card on the Fool card. And the Fool card on the Fool card. I just felt that. That wasn't even 9 volts to the tongue. I just took a butter knife to a light socket. Don't actually try that. I did once. It's spooky. It's shocking. Fool card squared. When I get repeating cards, that's my guides. That's God straight up telling me, Archer, you're on message. Keep rolling with this. You might even be noticing some butterflies more often too. Okay? This one coming in on the Sun card to the Fool card, I can't put anything bad of past on the past person. They are going to reach out and level up because you gave your all to them in the past and they realize what you did for them now. Okay? Fool card to the Sun card. You are their happiness. You're their sunshine. The Hermit card here is the Dr. Virgo of the house, Dr. House in the house, that like you energize their heart chakra with the Sun. Leo energy could be dealing with a Leo, possibly a Virgo or an Aries, maybe even a Taurus. But this shows here in this one here, like 1 minute they were committed, 1 minute they weren't. A very, very in and out, very hot and cold energy. And you just kind of like are past that with them. They now see what they did to you. They were dealing, I think you were dealing with like a Black Widow soul in a way here. That they've been through such a big loss in the past, whether it was a simple breakup or a straight, like a transition, and they might be, maybe you're dealing with a widow, that before you guys came to each other's life, they're just being so used by people, especially if they came from a broken household, that it was almost like they feared it would happen again. They just never had a lot of chance to learn how to really love, okay? Sun card on the Fool card, though, shows they've done some work here, because in the past, you guys were just on a little bit of different levels. The Seven of Cups to the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles came back. They've leveled up, and Harry Styles shows up. Doesn't he look like Harry Styles, like getting busted eating a pack of powdered donuts? And his manager's like, what are you doing, Harry? You better get back to the gym. Maybe you met somebody at the gym, or they went back to the gym, or they got leveled up even spiritually. Not so much physically fit, but spiritually fit. Okay? Could be a Gemini. But the Seven of Cups to the King of Pentacles, it does show they've literally done that work to level up because they see you as the happy energy. Hey, Charlene. Hey, what's up, Charlene's Mini-Me? How you guys doing? King of Pentacles on the Seven of Cups comes in that they know they didn't pull their weight in the connection in the past. They've experienced everything they put you through from the other perspective. So now there's a lot of this. Maybe even in the past they dealt with, I'm seeing like you or them, maybe they lost somebody due to like gang violence or gun violence, which I mean, I did 2 years in Delray, Detroit when I was younger. And let me tell you what, it ain't Delray, Florida, you know? So it's like, I mean, like I understand how they work and how to take one apart, put it back together. And off of that Taurus energy with the Page of Pentacles, it might actually be a Taurus that I'm seeing. But regardless, I don't have no more. We don't use them no more. And if you do, judgment free zone, you're allowed to. I just believe in more of a peace and love place. And I think they do too. They've had to mature. They've had to go through what they put you through. And they are seeing things from a different perspective. This time was definitely needed. And with the Page of Pentacles here, Virgo and Taurus and Capricorn energy strong on the past person to reunite with you. I actually do see that with that Page of Pentacles, expect a message that'll make you drop your little pack of powdered donuts. If you're having a snack right now or like, so Capricorn, you like Krispy Kreme? You ever thought about a Krispy Kreme? I wonder what else they serve there. It's Krispy Kreme. Oh, well, they're going to find whatever reason to reach out and message you here because they needed this time. I do see them wanting to reconnect here because like they maybe even you or them have tried other connections or something like this. And I'm seeing a dog. You or them might have a dog or even like a deer. Maybe you live like in an area that there's deer that approach you, or you might even see one heads up, like run across the road. Deers are a very deep spiritual sign if you see them in your eyesight, okay? That like I do see you two coming back together, okay? It's like Bambi energy. There's no cover here from the hunters. But this one shows that even Leo season here, I do see them making some changes and feeling about what they did to you and reaching out so that you guys can like, you know, you guys might in the future, actually, if you accept their apologies or you make the first move, they'll accept yours if you take the first step and try to reunite this connection. And I do see going forward on the Nine of Pentacles that you guys could actually maybe wind up moving in together, possibly consolidating homes and working to create like a more balanced 2-income household that like you might have thought wasn't even possible with this person. So props to the cross watcher. They've actually done a lot of work here. And if they do show up, like Archer signs off. They're good people. All right. So now for the Capricorns that are dealing with a new person, either currently involved or you're single and wondering what's coming your way. Let's see what's up with this King of Wands to the Chariot. You got some major cardinal energy here too. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, possibly a Gemini, could be a Taurus, Virgo, or another Capricorn. But let's see what we got. All right. New energy. Death card to the Two of Wands. Oh, wow, this is straight new. With the Ace of Wands to the Page of Wands on the Nine of Pentacles on the Three of Cups. They see a lot with you. And you have kind of energized their Ace of Wands chakra. Okay? The boom shakalaka chakra be going. There's a passion beneath the scenes here. Maybe it's like a new energy. Maybe you even find this person attractive. I think you both of y'all's Ace of Wands chakras have been energized and charged and ready to go. All right. Maybe in the past they dealt with being stood up for a lot of dates and said they'd never do it again or do it to themselves. They're still reconnecting and reconciling with some things from their past, but they're actually at a point where they're ready to go forward. Their love and their passion will only be for you, not looking back on the past, but I do see a solid connection going forward. This Death card, it does show that they've had to do a complete energetical reset and to take things to the next level, okay? Maybe in the past they were accused, other people accused them of being liars or players or manipulators, and they really never did that. People just kept pushing out their stuff onto them, all right? And maybe this is the person that connects into your work energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, could be a Virgo, maybe even a Sagittarius, but like they find you very cute and very quirky, and a lot of stuff will change up to bring you guys much closer together, especially if like you're into like photography or music. I'm seeing this person will also be into it, and like a lot of the similar things that you do, that you can nurture this from a slow burn into a much faster moving energy, faster than you thought, okay? So you do know and you do see more potential in them than anything that you've dealt with before. Strong Death card, Scorpio energy. Also seeing heavy duty Aries and Sagittarius. Virgo's here along with Cancer too. But yeah, this shows that they kind of a little young, a little funner, and it makes you feel better. I do see that there's some good potential in this one here where you guys could work on closing the distance between you guys, and there could be an age difference possibly. And I'm seeing here that like the vulnerability will change very fast between the two of you guys. That it like starts out slow and quiet and cute, like friends. Maybe you're wanting to bring somebody out of the friend zone, or they're wanting to come out of the friend zone, and they're just a little nervous or worried that like what happens if we try and fail. But they're changing their mindset. This is more of a like what happens if we try and succeed to work this out. And like friends first could actually take forward where you've got a mutual connection between the two of you guys that like it's just going to start popping. And with you having this magician energy, especially if it does tie into your work life, this magician energy shows that things God will start doing to both you and them will energetically work to close the distance. You might actually get that job promotion or the offer that involves relocating. And all of a sudden, you guys are really far apart in the distance, and then you have to move closer to them. The outcome here is all these little pieces get put into the puzzle. Maybe you or them like doing puzzles. I'm seeing like that puzzle set up on a coffee table or even Jenga. That game might resonate to you. But it's putting all those missing pieces together to get you to the Three of Cups, which in the Bible tarot is the wedding at Cana. It's that union. So I do see in the future you will not stay single. It's divinely written into your blueprint for the Three of Cups for you guys to come together and be happy. The Ace of Swords to the Queen of Cups. Told you, this person is like on a different level. All right, you or them could be born on the 3rd, possibly the 23rd, the 30th is here, as well as the 31st even. But yeah, the Queen of Cups shows that like they see nothing but an unconditional love as well too. Cancer, Libra energy on this one. Like, see how they're hanging out, wanting to love and make this offer here? I do see that once you guys both start to become a little more vulnerable and not be as nervous about where things are going, that like this could actually become a very stable connection between the two of you guys, okay? So regardless of if you're dealing with a past person, they are coming in and they've done the work to connect and to level up. And if you're dealing with a new person, they're already at that point. It's really neat. Like they're ready to go. All right. That takes us towards this Eight of Pentacles where you guys work together going forward in like an equal, two-way reciprocal relationship. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. You got a pair of aces. You or them could be born on the 11th or your life path number 11. But this one here comes in showing that you choose this new love and it brings in the justice and the rewards. With the Nine of Wands to the Hierophant, you guys actually learn to work together on this. They learn to speak Capricorn and you learn their language and you guys can communicate in a more open and vulnerable way. It's beautiful. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be a Libra. So there's some cardinal energy which matches you. You are the cardinal earth sign. Okay. And then Nine of Wands, Sagittarius. Like I'm seeing a privacy fence. Maybe you or them are either planning to get like a big vinyl privacy fence or you'll see one. It's kind of random, but it's the message I'm seeing. I just have to trust my intuition because I see on the Nine of Wands, Wilson from Home Improvement, Sagittarius energy, that you guys will actually work this out. They want to talk just as much as you do because my throat chakra keeps locking up too. I mean, I know I've been talking all day, but the other readings weren't doing this. All right. The Hierophant does show that maybe you're a teacher or student, or you meet this person when you have to actually go back for training for your job promotion. You find out they work in the same industry, but at a different place. All right. Or they could actually, but something is going to bring you guys closer together and close out that energetical distance to bring in the real love you're looking for. Okay. This is where all my past Capricorn people and my new Capricorn people come and merge together for an Ace of Swords to the Ace of Wands. Because even I'm seeing, if you are waiting for a past person to return, like as much as you do want them to return, you don't want them to come back in that same energy where they're not doing anything and they're just on the couch and you're doing all the weight, doing all the heavy lifting. But I see they're actually going to come back in a much more mature energy with the King of Pentacles. It's nice. You could be dealing with another Capricorn. Could be an Aries, Taurus, or Virgo. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's also Sagittarius and Taurus too. All right. So, and there's actually some strong Virgo too. But let's see what's going on. Give me an outcome on this Eight of Cups to the Two of Swords on the Nine of Swords. Four of Swords. There's a lot of air in the forward momentum. This is clearing the air so that you guys can actually, have a more comfortable talk without having to feel like you're always on point, on watch. Like, I'm seeing like a tornado watch that might resonate to you, or you or them have recently been through a form of a natural disaster that you've worked to heal and rebound from. But this is actually bringing in a very much more traditional, while fun connection that you guys have both been dreaming about it. Four of Swords shows that just a little bit of that rest point was needed so that you guys can work and come together with the Four of Wands. Repeating fours as well too. You or them could be born on the 4th. But I'm seeing with this here that this is part of your twin flame journey. And it's those wishes being rewarded. Maybe you or them are into like crocheting or knitting, or you just have that like one warm weighted blanket that you like love to curl up under the blanket on the couch, watch TV, watch Netflix, watch whatever. I'm seeing that show Worst Roommate Ever. That might resonate. That might be a show you're watching, but it could be one. Yeah, it's trying to bring things into more of like best roommate ever, that you guys work together to manifest the outgoing connection on this. With the Hierophant, you are taking things to the next level. The Devil card, that shows you're the one driving this. That's your major arcana, is the Devil. The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords on the Hermit. That Four of Wands is driving everything on this. And the pace goes from slow to fast moving. So right now I'm talking to a very big group of Capricorns that are in little to no communication. That is all about the change. That Devil card to the Hierophant shows that together you guys work to break the chains of those fears of commitment, the fears of what you've been through in the past, and you don't bring it forward going on the table. This here shows that you guys come in a clear mindset with all this sword energy, the 7 to the 9 of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini energy, that you guys actually work together, Maverick style, Gemini, Aquarius, to take those 5 swords under the cover of darkness. Like when everybody told Maverick he couldn't run that course in 122 flat and that he'd never do it. And he's like, hold my aviators, I got this. That's this energy of the 7 of Swords, Aquarius. You or them could be actually in the medical field. Maybe you're a nurse or a doctor or like a social worker even at points where you're like here to help people. But you are a light worker. That's part of your divine guidance, to end this silence and learn to communicate free and clear, okay? Someone that treats you with respect, too. After everything you guys have both been through, you've got that ability where they think before they speak, right? And they try to stay in a much more positive mindset. Aquarius, Virgo energy on this one here. It's like cutting out the energies that are just in it for fun. 7 of Swords. And leaving those energies kind of back in the past, and getting like a much more clear and concise communication that literally, did I not mention just a little bit ago, that they learn to speak your love language. Capricorn, Devil card energy. And normally in traditional Rider-Waite, the Devil card has the Emperor and the Empress chained to it. However, in your reading, they're gone. See, this is the Devil. That's Toby. Actually, he's cool though. But this is like he's looking down on those chains being like, wait a second, where'd they go? Where'd they go? This one here shows that like you guys will take that time to break the silence, but still also have the time when you need just like a little bit of time to yourself to reflect, to think, and to focus on your next plan, your next movement, that they grant that. And you don't have to fear that they're leaving, getting upset. Their focus is about you. And I'm seeing a Capricorn here that actually like in the evening, in the dark, you like looking up at the stars. Maybe you live a little more rural as opposed to right in the big city, or you're somewhere that when the sun goes down, you don't have car lights and building lights and skyscrapers that are blocking your clear view of the sky. All right. Like I'm hearing Neon Moon, but Brooks and Dunn. Well, actually, Casey Musgrave / Caitlin Petty, whatever. But like that whole when the sun goes down on your side of town, there's always room here for the lonely. You're at the end of that point. Maybe you actually they've bought a star for you at one point, or they will. All right. And you just like looking up and seeing the stars in the sky. But this is that ability to heal. And I do see this person's love language. The love language of this person is communication. Could be a Gemini, could be a Libra, and Aquarius. But with all that sword energy, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All the air signs, you or them could be. Maybe you or them are born on the 29th, the 24th, or the 27th comes out. But yeah, going forward here, I see that their love language is communication, okay? This is the one where they let you know how they feel, a little bit of wearing their heart on their sleeve, might even leave you little notes. You or them might have done that before. I'm seeing like a Capricorn, either you or them, that like with lipstick or dry erase markers, like you wrote like I love yous on bathroom mirrors or something, or they like will leave you little notes on your car or in the morning, like post-it note love type of a thing. But it does show that they, with all these swords, that their love language is communication, and they want to understand you. They want to know you on your level and learn to speak Capricorn. This is the one that lets you balance your work life and your love life out, that you feel like it's taken forever to overcome these. With the Five of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles, that the Knight of Pentacles in my deck is the U.S. Postal Service, not the slowest moving energy, because you could pay for express mail. It would get there sooner. But the Knight of Pentacles is the one that delivers the Ace of Pentacles to its destination, okay? This one here is like the connection that lets you work and your love life, and they all come together and balance out. We're like what I saw in the beginning, that even on those worst days, that you're just as excited to drive home as you are to drive to work. Because I'm seeing some Capricorns right now that, like, it's too silent, it's too quiet at home, so you're like, why should I bother leaving work yet? I got time left. But this is the one that you'll enjoy your work, because a lot of your work life balances out at the same time that your love life comes together. And then you enjoy going home to be with your best friend, that one on your mind. Okay. So claim this, Capricorn. This is a good reading. I'm proud of this one. You guys are looking good, and definitely part of your twin flame journey, which with the planets up in the skies, we are on the verge of the most twin flame unions and reunions that you will see in this timeline. It's a beautiful energy. Claim it in the comments section for sure. Let's manifest it, because you don't deserve to be all silent and alone. You got this coming your way, okay? And if there is a big distance between the two of you guys, they're working to close it. So leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. We treat the comment section like Facebook. We all interact. It's a judgment-free zone. And I do see, like, and love every one of your notifications. I mean, I do this alone, so it takes me a minute, but I do eventually respond to them too, okay? And remember, this could resonate to any and all placement of Capricorn within your chart too. All right, we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. All right, so let's do it to it. Let's check and see now, because out of the main collective reading, without me doing Patreons or any kind of extendeds, we have to go from like a Google Earth view of a standard Capricorn reading down to like a Google Street view. So let's tap into the super chats and get nosy. Let's see how much further this goes. Watch how these things always seem to have a habit of like tying in to the reading. Okay. All right, let's go. Connect me in. Let's do some super chats. I'm going to use my Grand Theft Auto deck. This is the hero deck for the channel. It's Archer's deck. And let's see what we got. All right, Shrek, what's up, brother? Let's see. Okay, has she read the current text? All right, the Y is silent. All right, let's go. Has she read the current text? Let me know. Let me know. Has she read the current text, Scott? The Magician. She's literally looking at it. Look at her. She's read it. She's reread it a few times too. So she is taking some time to consider it. Two of Cups. There's a lot of divine timing at play. The Three of Swords shows that at first she'll stay quiet. Give it a period of maybe, I'm guessing, like 3 hours into 3 days time. And then she will actually make an attempt with the Ace of Cups. It's a little bit of the divine timing at play. Whereas if she reached out right out of the gate after having read the text, she might lash out. So she chooses in the Two of Cups to process her Three of Swords emotions before she reaches out. Giving her a little bit of time like that, I see her taking a chance or a risk at this Ace of Cups underneath it, okay? So yeah, she has read it. She's just doing a little bit of work on herself before she comes out on this one. But first she's going to go quiet, process, and then send a reply, okay? So I do hope that helps too. Thanks, man. All right, Shrek. All right, Angel Eyes. Whoa, the Magician came back. She keeps going into her phone and looking at it over and over. Okay? All right, what are Cancer's actions or feelings for you today? Six of Pentacles. He'll reach out today and talk to you. You're going to hear like a text or something from him later on here. Maybe even around 6 o'clock your time. The Three of Cups, he's going to make you feel pretty good. With the Six of Swords, he's starting to see things from a different perspective that you make him feel good too. All right? So the actions or feelings for you right now is that he'll reach out and you guys are going to have some cool little fun banter in that. Even a little bit of talk about the upcoming date. But he's going to start working on getting a little more comfy with you and being willing to be vulnerable. All right? So thanks, Angel Eyes. Appreciate you, darling. All right. Shrek, does she know that you called her the other day? Okay, let's find out. Does she know you called her the other day? Does she know Shrek called her the other day? Let's do it. The Hanged Man, she does. She's staying quiet with the Six of Cups to the Three of Wands on the Seven of Wands with that. Look, the outcome keeps turning into the Three of Cups. She's just delayed on the responses. Right now, she has to process this stuff. So this Hanged Man shows that she's taking that time and remaining very slow, very patient. Because like I had just heard, I said what I said. So she's working on seeing things from a different perspective with the Six of Cups as she works to heal herself and just kind of find her way on her own. A lot of her life experiences for her to realize what she's got going on with you, where she's at in her life. I'm seeing with an age difference that she needs some time into her own mindset to experience life's experiences that you've already experienced and been through. But the outcome out of that Six of Cups is that your soulmate connection, that energetical cord that is there that can't be broken, will continue to help drive this thing and keep it protected. As the passion changes for her, again with another card of the threes, that's where she'll come out. Like your patience being rewarded leads you back to that same Three of Cups we saw in the other reading too. All right. So thanks, man. I hope it helps. All right, Liz, what do we got? Oh, hi, Liz. What's up, darling? How will the upcoming full moon affect your connection with Anthony? Hoping for some growing love. Okay. How's the full moon in Capricorn going to affect Liz and Anthony's connection? Five of Wands, Four of Swords on the Three of Swords. You won't notice a ton of forward momentum and movement in this one because he's still really up in his head about work a bit. However, I see that there will be a lot on the 5D that you guys will actually like kind of like experience more dreams, more of your subconscious tuning in, not being able to forget about him. I actually see more of a thing. You see how I keep getting repeating fives and that Three of Swords? You might feel a little bummed out or feel like the full moon doesn't change anything. It's your ramp up. It's your pre-build. And as we approach Mercury retrograde, that's where he's going to start changing a lot of his feelings for you. So I can actually be told that it is growing love. It's a very slow burn. And at the moment, it's not really going anywhere fast. But as we approach into Leo season and we have the full moon in Capricorn gets over with, and then we enter into the Mercury retrograde, that's when I see him reaching out, okay? See how it's got like the 4th or the 5th? I think that first week of August is going to be kind of a hit point for you, all right? So I do hope it helps, all right? Thanks, Liz. And thank you for being a part of the fam, too. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. All right. Give me a little energy check-in for Kelly Williams. What are current conditions at Kelly? Here we go. Let's see what we got. From the Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles on the Page of Wands. You still have some really cool feelings for him going on. Right now, he's a little closed off and quiet because that Page of Wands shows to the Five of Pentacles that he is dealing with a lot of stuff, even more so, like 5 times worse behind the scenes than what he's filling you in on. And that the Wheel of Fortune is turning to cut these people out that won't stop. I see a bit of a third-party energy, but not a straight-up there's somebody else in his life. It's literally co-workers, family, and that the Wheel of Fortune is actually working to cut out of his life. He's got people quitting him, blocking him, and it's all because his divine path is literally like God's like, okay, we're going to have to just take out some of the equation to kind of like show you the direction you're going. That once he closes the way with that Wheel of Fortune, I do see things working out for you guys. He's just the Knight of Pentacles. Even though he's a little bit of a slow boat uphill, you know, the Knight of Pentacles gets that Ace of Pentacles on time to it, okay? That Four of Wands does show you're dealing with a little bit of a twin flame journey too, but your rewards will be worth it for what you've been through. I don't see silence. I see the cards of reunion approaching over the summer and into the fall, all right? And thank you for the super chat too. You're very generous. All right, Yukahana, let's see what we've got for you. All right. He says he doesn't have feelings for you. Is that because he thinks it's impossible to have a romantic relationship? And how important are you to him? Okay, got you. Let's see what's up. I'm going to send you some spinny hugs since he had that feeling, okay? All right, sorry about that part, but let's see what's up with it. All right, total spinny hugs for you, Yukahana. The Emperor. Four of Pentacles on the Page of Cups. Page of Cups squared too. Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. What I'm seeing right now is that he actually, it's not that he believes it's impossible to have a romantic relationship with you. He's very much in his own energy. Literally, he's more worried about his work, his self, his healing process, and his level up. It's not that he doesn't like, it's not that he's not looking for a relationship with you. He's not looking for a relationship at all. He actually doesn't have feelings for anybody but himself with the Emperor energy, because he still has a lot of work to do on himself. He's not in a position where he's comfortable enough to love. And like the reason you're being kept out of that part is because like you don't deserve to be hurt by it too, okay? You are still important to him, and it's not the relationship thing. That's not turning him off from you in any way. He just actually is literally straight up not looking for a relationship. He's been down the road so much that he's not really kind of worried about it. And even though it hurts you a lot onto it, he does still, like, you're important to him. He still sees you as a friend, doesn't want to lose you. And a lot of him gets very scared that if he takes you out of the friend zone, it's going to, like, cost him what you guys have. So he's really just in his own place, in his own energy with the Page of Cups to try to get leveled up, make a ton of money. And his love life, he figures, will show up and come in later type of a thing. So there's nothing to say this is over and done with. It might manifest back in a little bit. It's just right now he's like really like, Archer, I'm just trying to make it to the head of the company. I want that 4th floor office. I want to travel remotely, have vacation time. I got time for a relationship. And I want to sit there and be like, bro, Yukahana, you got something good. What are you doing? But everybody's allowed to work through that part, okay? So I do hope that helps. He's not looking for a romantic relationship with anybody. And like, you're very important to him. That's why he doesn't want to wreck the friendship and the connection that you guys already have. All right, Charisse, let's see what we've got. Thank you so much, honey. All right, let's see. Cap, Moon, and Venus. I like those placements. Seeking an energy check-in on Dominique, who's a Libra. How will the remainder of the month go for you guys? Okay, gotcha. Month ahead, the end of July. What have we got over the next 30 days into Leo season? What is up for Charisse and her Libra? The Knight of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. This is a breakdown back into the reading for Capricorn, in that right now what I'm seeing here on this one for your guys check-in, Knight of Wands to the 6 of Wands, that right now the energy check shows his confidence is a big deal. He's been very hurt, very bruised, and never really even treated you right. Not physical bruising, but just emotional scarring. But the 6 of Wands shows that there is a change happening during Leo season to bring in that 6 of Wands victory that couples up to the Knight of Wands. Expect an offer that's not a straight I'm sorry, but more of a passionate thing, okay? The remainder of this month, I see you guys working towards this victory, and working towards communication with the 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy that couples up to the Ace of Pentacles, that this will begin again, because that's your card, that's your energy, okay? So he will make some communications that will kind of set the 8 of Wands into an Ace of Pentacles place for you guys, okay? So thank you so much, too, for the super chat. All right, Joe, what do we got for a little weekend energy? What's a weekend update for Joe? How you been doing? You okay, Joe? Things going okay? All right, let's see what we got. Whoa. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, 3 of Wands on the Devil card. I think you might have a potential for a speaking engagement or some kind of an invite that takes you into like a crowded area that you might be like, oh gosh, I don't know if I want to do this. But it's actually going to give you a new form of confidence to help somebody out. And the word will spread back. You're going to actually get invited out over the weekend and you'll help somebody. Even if it's just as simple as guidance, direction, or I see you like popping down a window, throwing a 20 to a person on the freeway ramp, that your rewards are fast approaching. That Libra energy, the Ace of Swords, shows that the person on your mind will cut out their mindset. That'll be the first step they take so they can reach out and make communication. And you might actually find somebody else at this event that all of a sudden you like better. And then like literally on your way home, you're going to get that phone call from your person. It's like, I was really obsessed with myself. I know the time is right now. Is there a way we could work out? If I cut out the stuff I put you through, could we work something out? Okay. So I do see some changes coming over the weekend, that over the course of the next like 13 days or so, they'll start coming in and working. You guys are definitely going to talk about it with the Page of Wands. All right. So I do hope that helps too, Joe. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of this. And remember, Capricorn, this will resonate to any of all placements of Capricorn within your chart. We're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but we're all the parts of all our charts. And I do appreciate all of you for being here. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. You can choose from either the Zoom one-on-one reading or the traditional private YouTube link. And I'll see you back later this evening for the All Signs. Don't forget to claim this one in the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates too, because it will resonate to any and all signs of Capricorn within your chart, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but we're all parts of all our charts. So thank you very much, Capricorn, for taking time out of your day, your life, your love. Thank you all for the super chats. We'll do some more during the live All Signs. Give me a minute. I'm going to try to rest my throat. And God, thank you, thank you very much for the messages we got today for Capricorn. As always, we are truly grateful. All right. Until next time, Capricorn, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. You're you, Capricorn. You totally got this. All right. Love you. Bye.